Hello and namaste to everyone. Today we are going to discuss Nifty monthly indices view. So it's been a long time, friends, since when Nifty was around just 4,000 to 5,000. We have been discussing Nifty every month during the beginning of the month. Every month since more than decade. So really, yeah, when we discuss Nifty, why we should actually discuss Nifty, why we should look to Nifty. Because Nifty is the benchmark and definitely it helps us plan better. So maybe as per your plan, Nifty is going down or maybe Nifty may rally. Whatever it is going to do, but if you will plan for it, it will definitely help you in your road towards wealth creation. Sometimes it will behave as what you have planned. Sometimes it will not behave as what you have planned. So it's all right. Whatever is plan A or plan B, you should have a strategy. What I will do if Nifty reacts as per plan or opposite to plan, right? So let us discuss. I am on my, you can see we are on our website www.profitfromit.in. And I'm going here. Let me search where is Nifty. Okay, here is Nifty indices view. I clicked it, and now this is Nifty indices. So here, as you can see, this is the daily update of Nifty. We update daily Nifty at morning 9. So here you will get the update about what to expect from Nifty today itself. This is our weekly update. You can see from here what to expect this week for Nifty. This is a monthly update. For example, right now we are talking in the month of February. So here is the update of fabulous February, right? So we have already updated it on the 1st of the February that what we will see in the month of February and even near term. Today's recording we are doing on 6th, right? 6th or 7th. Okay. So we are almost a week. It is almost a week delayed due to these budgets and several updates. But whenever you want proper monthly update, you will able to find it and on the 1st of every month from here itself. If you will down scroll little bit more, here you will find yearly update. So every January 1st week, we update what to expect from Nifty this year. So these are daily, weekly, monthly, and yearly update, and some of the strategies on Nifty, it might be useful. So now let me directly jump to the fabulous February. Right? So here I will click this text, fabulous February, Nifty indices view, and let us discuss three most important things in Nifty. So what are the three most important things which we generally discuss? Number one part in our monthly indices view always is what we have discussed in Josh January, right? So last month was January month. What we have discussed in January, friends, what actually happened in Josh January? Did it behave as per your plan or did it behave oppositely? Right? So we will discuss here what happened in Josh January and now what to expect in fabulous February. So come on, let's get ready for all these three parts. I'm moving toward this first part. Friend, what we discussed in Josh January. How much was Nifty? In January, it was 17,354. How much? 17,354. So we have discussed in the month of January that, see, let me open here chart also. So I will zoom it little bit so that you will be able to see. This was the January month. You can see this green candle. That's January month. So we have discussed that considering the hammer candle last month. So yes, this was the hammer. right? Considering this hammer candle last month, the most important level to track this month should be 17,640, right? So 17,640 was the most important level we were supposed to note down in our diary. What was 17,640? Friends, 17,640, for your understanding, it was the head of this hammer, right? You can see since last 2 months, Nifty was making lower high and lower low every month. Considering this hammer, we can say that yes, buying can be seen from lower level. So what we have planned, that let us track the high of this hammer. If Nifty moves above this high, then yes, we can expect positive thing. Let us see what we have expected. 17,640 was the high of that hammer. The positive bias or the recovery. See what word I have used? It is called as recovery. It is not a rally. This is a recovery because Nifty is in correction mode. So we are in the recovery mode. So the positive bias or the recovery further towards 17,859. Noted. What was the level? 17,859. 18,365. So 18,365 means your previous high was 18,700, 18,694, right? So 18,365 means it would be near to previous high, lifetime high, or even 19,089. New lifetime high could be seen if and only if Nifty is able to recover beyond head of the hammer, 17,640. Correct? So this was the most important level, 17,640 for last month. Nifty's inability to move beyond 17,640 this month can even drag Nifty towards where? 16,629, or even it can go towards 16,000, that is 52 WEMA, right? So see, since last 2 months, Nifty was already making lower high, lower low. So in case if Nifty is not moving above the head of the hammer, then what you can expect, that the negative trend started since last 2 months could continue further toward a new low. What should be the low? I have already written the low, right? So overall, good buying should be done if we face such a flow, while some profit should be booked during the recovery or rally towards the pending target of our 19,600. Right? So our 19,600 are the pending targets we are expecting since the breakout we saw in 2014. So these are the long targets. So our strategy was simple. If Nifty fell, yeah, we are going to accumulate. If Nifty would recover initially and then rally, then we are going to book some profits. So strategy was very simple. Buy during fall and avoid buying during rallies. This is a simple funda with a high level of logic and a common sense. But generally we see people do opposite. They always run after stock during rally or recovery, and then they run away from stock market during fall. What should we do? Opposite to what normal people do. Correct? Now let us check, friend. This was your expectation. What actually happened in Josh January? Right? Where was Nifty? 17,354. And where is at the closing of the January? 17,340. Oh my God. So someone who will only see closing to closing will say kuch nahi hua. Or Nifty to utna hi, Nifty is same where it was at the closing of December, even at the closing of January, or Nifty is same. So kuch nahi hua kya? Kya kuch nahi hua? There was a huge volatility between both these closing. Let us check. See, as discussed last month, Nifty was able to move beyond 17,640. So what was the first argument? 17,640 के ऊपर जाना चाहिए. जाता है, then you should be positive, right? So yes, Nifty was able to move beyond 17,640, the head of hammer, the most important level on the second day itself. So during the Josh January second day, you saw Nifty moving above 17,640. Nifty moving beyond 17,640 help Nifty recover further towards the first expected target of 17,859. See, here it is. What you were expecting? 17,859. When it reached 17,859 on the third trading day and 5th January. Let me open here. See, this is the monthly chart. This is the daily chart. Right? So you were tracking 17. Here it is. This was the last day. Can you see? This is the 31st December. Now you are tracking 17,640. On this day itself, your Nifty was able to move beyond 17,640. So what happened? Once it moved beyond 17,640, on the second day itself, your first target was cleared. It was the 5th January. You can see, check down the date also, right? Recovery further was seen toward exactly the target 2. So what was your target 2? It was 18,365. Yeah. Recovery further was seen toward exactly target 2, 18,351 on 18th January. Let me check. This was the 18th January. And what was the high? 18,351. Your target was actually 18,365, but 14 points before your targets can get cleared, there was a huge selling pressure, right? So here you can see on 18th January, 18,351 was cleared. Huge profit booking from target 2, that is 18,351 was seen, and Nifty was not able to move toward your expected target 3. What was the target 3? So, but in fact, Nifty fell where it opened. Where did it Nifty fell? See, during this closing, you can see first day, second day, third day, fourth, fifth, sixth, and Nifty, you are drastically fallen. So this was the last day of the month. Here it is, right? So Nifty opened here, closed here. देखने वाले को लगेगा पूरा महीना कुछ नहीं हुआ. अरे क्या कुछ नहीं हुआ, कमाल हो गई है बीच में तो, right? So closing to closing, you can say it was flat. और इसमें तो कई लोगों के कॉल पुट खलास हो गए, right? So in fact, Nifty fell where it opened. So what happened when your Nifty fell where it opened during the month? It creates the doji candle, and doji candle generally suggests indecisiveness. What does doji suggest you? Doji tells you that, oh my God, I am indecisive. I don't know whether I am going to recover further. And I don't know whether I'm going to fall further. This is the normal dialogue of doji, right? So here you can see, this is what happened in the month of, can you see? This is January. It opened, it rallied, it fell, और आखिर में किधर आ गया? No, 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 I don't want to fall. No, 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 I don't want to rally. Then where you will go? I will go where I had opened. So this type of doji candle gets generally created. It suggests nothing. It suggests nothing. It says I am indecisive, right? See, during the starting of the month, you were positive. What you were expecting? Naya high. It came? No. What you saw? A doji with an indecisiveness. So this is not a negative strategy, right? You can't say Nifty is extremely negative. But yes, on the other hand, you should also accept that Nifty is cautious to move ahead also. So not a positive, not a negative stance from this doji indicator. Correct? Doji suggesting indecisiveness. We have written this thing. Inflation has been the biggest hurdle in the current situation, and it is hurting the profits. Right? So you should be prepared. See, right now there is all from demand side. In India, there's a huge demand. Sales growth of your companies are going to come extraordinary. This year, we may see 20% sales growth in your Nifty companies, even in your Nifty 500 companies. So huge sales, huge demand is going to help Nifty again recover towards lifetime high. But on the other hand, inflation is also at lifetime high. In developed countries, inflation is a more larger problem, right? So due to this inflation, the profitability of your company has been hurt badly. If we consider this 9-month result, what we saw, that due to Q3 result, still demand is there and huge demand. But due to this Q3 result, we saw that profitability of many of your companies is hurt badly, right? So inflation can hurt your sentiment in the near term, but undercurrent, that is demand, is huge. No need to worry on long term. Got it? So the last month was the first month with a higher high, higher low, but flat close. You can say here, Nifty made higher high, higher low, but close was flat, right? After this 2 months of negative months, see, I may have written, yes, Nifty recovered in January, but the closing was flat, suggesting indecisiveness as discussed. During the previous 2-month fall, can you see here 2-month fall? So during the previous 2-month fall, we saw Nifty fell 2195 points. That's a fall wave. See, this was the correction. November was the month when your correction started in Nifty. So during this November month, it was the first month of lower high, lower low, lower close. December was the second month, lower high, lower low, lower close. And during January, you saw recovery with higher high, high low. Correct? So last month was the first month. This 2-month fall, we can name it as a wave fall. Right? Let us name a wave so that we can differentiate it. Right? It would be easy predicting the future. So we can say during this a wave fall, Nifty fell for 2 months, and that's the time wise. And Nifty fell exactly 2195 points. So during a fall, 2 months, a fall lasted for 2 months, and 2195 points, roughly it's 2200 points. Right? During January, recovery was seen. How much? For 1941 points. And it could be noted as B recovery wave. Let me show you in chart. So during this January, what happened? Your Nifty recovered. So this is B wave, a recovery wave. During this B, what happened? During this B, we saw a recovery of 1941 points. So strong GDP should help Nifty attract the current B wave toward the new lifetime high. And the pending target of 19,600, which we were expecting, strong demand from the companies, can take Nifty towards 19,600. Got it? While, see, this is your plan B. While inflation, बुरे यार, क्रूड तो जोरदार दौड़ रहा है. See, you all are now out of home. So huge demand in crude is seen in all the countries, developing as well as developed countries. So as crude increases, your inflation increases, and crude is moving towards 2014 highs. So that's highly risk for overall economy. It can decrease your profits, right? So while high inflation and COVID fear, you also saw the COVID fear, that is wave 3 during last month also. So COVID fear may cut the near-term target short. What are your target? 19,600, but your target could be cut short. In such a case, we may see the failure recovery. So when we can say it is a failure recovery? If your Nifty does not recover towards new high, it is called as failure recovery. Correct? So we may see a failure recovery. Right? Let me see where I was. Yeah. In such a case, we may see the failure recovery, and it can attract Nifty lower towards 16,000 in a probable C wave. Let me show you again in the chart. So this inflation can take Nifty towards the fall. Right now, we are just assuming the fall. See, this is A fall. This was B recovery. Now we know till now, Nifty has not recovered till previous high. This is your previous high. If Nifty falls from here, we can say similar fall. Generally, A and C are similar. So this A fall has lasted for 2 months and it was for around 2,200 points. So what can we expect during this C fall? 2 months, and the time frame should be 2 months, and point wise the damage we may see could be around 2,000 points. From where? From this high. So that is the reason this at lower side 16,000 should be your target of this expected C wave. Please consider me that till right now, we can't say that the window has been opened for C wave. Even right now, till last month closing, we were in recovery B phase. Whether C window will open or not, we are going to discuss for February, right? Let us discuss. Okay, let me clear all of these things. Yeah. So I was, I think, here, yeah. Towards 16,000 in a probable C. I have written a probable C wave. We may see Nifty move in the range of 16,000 to 19,600 for a few months. So what we can plan? Upper range should be 19,600 because it is our pending target. Lower range should be 16,000 as a probable C wave. What we can plan? Buy at lower level. Yes, we can book some profit at 19,600. That is a higher level. Got it? This is what happened in Josh January. Now is the most important thing, friend. What to expect in fabulous February? Let us check. What to expect in fabulous February? Nifty is where? Nifty is at 17,340. Got it? Let us check. Considering the doji candle. See, last month you got a doji. So considering the doji candle last month, the most important level to track this month should be what? 16,836. What should be the most important level for fabulous February? 16,836. Why 16,836? Because it is the low of, that is tail of doji, or you can say it is low of your January candle, right? Why we need to check this level? Because during January, Nifty have proven higher high, higher. So right now, it's easy for Nifty to make a higher high, but Nifty making lower low is not its habit, correct? So that is the reason we will track lower low because it is not the habit of Nifty. If lower low comes, then you can say Nifty is in negative trend. So what we are going to track? 16,836, right? The positive bias or the recovery further towards 18,182. What's your first target? 18,182. This is your target number 1 for fabulous February, right? So the positive bias or the recovery further toward 18,182 or even the new lifetime high of 19,023 could be seen if Nifty is able to sustain about the tail of doji. So what is the tail of doji? 16,1830, 16,836, right? We may see our 5-year-old pending target of even 19,600 getting cleared soon in such a case. So what bulls should say think this month? The Nifty could be in the hand of bull only if Nifty sustain about 16,836. So trader, write down this level in your diary, right? The negative trend in the current situation, plan B. The negative trend in the current situation, right now you are in recovery mode. You are not in negative trend. But the negative trend in current situation could again re-enter. Huh? Again re-enter before Nifty moving towards the new lifetime high. If and only Nifty falls below 16,836, and only in such a case, we may cut the recovery target in the near term, and it can open the falling wave window towards where it can open the window towards 16,668, where 16,668, that is 200 EDMA. See here, let me show you in the chart. 16,688, that is 200 EDMA, right? And it would be again a new low of this fall, right? So 16,668 should be your first target. But when? If Nifty falls below 16,836, right? So your first target should be 16,668, 200 EDMA. And even further, you can see the fall towards 16,000, that is 15,995, correct? Generally, you may see a C wave of 2 months with the damage of 2,000 points. So if you calculate the 2,000 points from this high, that is how much? 18,351, cut 2,000 points. Where you can reach? Yeah, 16,351 is the 2,000 point. But the fall was not 2,000, it was 2,200, right? So that's the reason we are expecting 16,000 in this C wave. So track 16,836 closely this month during fabulous February for the decisive move ahead. Trader, wealth creator, accumulator, everyone should make their strategy as per this movement. See, buy during the fall and avoid buying during rally should be a simple funda. Even traders, if you are buying at lower level, you will be able to book some profits at a higher level. Wealth creator, what you can do? Accumulate during the fall, right? So no need to worry. What you can do is nothing, right? Some things are not in your control. Now crude is moving, that's not in your control, but taking action is in your control, right? So what action you can take? If you are an earning member, you can add more during this recovery, during this fall. It will help you accumulate at lower level. It will help you increase your overall yield, right? So this is what you can do. These are the support and resistance levels during February. The positive broader indices for coming months is a Bank Nifty. Yeah, Bank Nifty have turned positive. Auto, CPSC, Energy, PSC and PSU Bank, government banks are positive. Negative broader indices till right now we have not written any indices because till right now Nifty have not broken its low, right? So till Nifty doesn't break its low, no need to worry. But if Nifty breaks its low, then you can check which are the indices breaking this low earlier. All those falling earlier than Nifty are negative indices, correct? So this is Nifty Bank. Where is Nifty Bank? It's at 38,975. Let me show you in this chart. This is Nifty Bank. Okay, so Nifty Bank is at 37,975. See, last month you saw a good recovery, right? Nifty Bank made a higher high, higher low, and higher close. So, yeah, we will not be negative in Nifty Bank, right? We may see Nifty Bank outperforming Nifty in the near term, right? So, this is what Nifty Bank, what you can do. Our overall upper target should be 40 to 700. See, 40 to 700 is our pending targets. Buying should be initiated in the range of 30 to 169 to 26,500. During this fall, you can buy. The strategy should be simple. Buy in the range of this, while should book 5% profit at 40 to 700. No need to hurry and no need to sell in advance. Where we will book profit at our target 40 to 700. Where we will buy in the range of 32,000 to 27,000. Very simple strategy, right? These are some of the data of different indices. USD INR is almost moving in the range, right? In the long range of 77 to 72 during past 2 years. Crude is at 88 and we may see crude move toward 105, which are the level of 2014. This is not a good thing for not Indian economy, but for any economy, because this whenever increases, it decreases the profitability of many sectors. Dow Jones is also in the correction mode. Bitcoin, right? Let me tell you, Bitcoin is not in a legal format, right? Why I am showing you here? Yes, because many of you are trading. Even during recent budget, we saw the 30% tax on the profits of Bitcoin. So you need to check this thing also. So Bitcoin is at 38,499. We saw Bitcoin enter the correction mode started in the May. Let me show you. This is Bitcoin. Okay, let me tell you, I don't have Bitcoin. I will only buy Bitcoin once government of India tells, okay, it is in legal format. Till that time, we are not having any positions. But why we are showing? Because many of you are invested and many of you want the levels. So let me show you. This was the first month Bitcoin has been fallen in the month of May, right? So we saw Bitcoin enter into the correction mode started in the May 21. And since then, Bitcoin is moving in the range of 32,000 to 65,000. This is the range of Bitcoin. In the 2 months, you saw the fall from 65,000 to 32,000. Then what happened? You saw the recovery, 1, 2, 3, 4. 4-month, 5-month recovery. And during this 5 months, you saw recovery from 32 to 65, right? We have said you and we have alerted you in advance, right? That a similar fall like what we have seen previously could come. And see, you saw a similar fall of again 2-month fall. Exact time frame, 1 month, 2 month, 1 month, 2 month. Here also, what we have said, yeah, good support at, let me show you, 34,000. This time you saw the fall till 33,000, right? We have said you in advance that your good support of 34,000 was there, right? So yeah, near 34,000, there is a support level. right? You may see recovery towards again 65,000 from this 34,000. But the most important level to track should be 48,000, right? The first indicator that yes, Bitcoin is going to recover towards 65,000 or even above previous high, only in one case, if your Bitcoin is able to recover beyond 48,000, right? Any recovery till 48,000 would be a temporary recovery also. All right. So this was some level for Bitcoin. Refined gold future. Let me show you. This is your gold, refined gold. This is refined gold future from MCX. You can see you saw a wonderful rally from 32,000 to almost 57,000, right? So that was a good rally. Right now, currently, since almost 17 months, your gold is in correction mode, right? So right now, I agree that gold is in correction mode. All those who want to accumulate gold for long term, yes, this could be a good time to accumulate gold. What you can do, you can do even SIP in gold, right? So this was something for gold. See, same thing, even your Nifty. See, generally what we recommend, we had said you during past also that during rally, do not run after Nifty. During rally, what you should do? You should invest in more in fixed securities. Why? Because after every rally, this type of correction period is going to come. So what will happen if you will accumulate in fixed securities during rally? You will have enough cash to buy stocks during this fall, right? Now, during fall, you should buy more in equity. Right now, you should invest lesser in fixed securities and invest more in equity so that what will happen after this correction mode, again, you are going to see huge rally. So during rally, if you want to benefit during this type of correction, you should accumulate maybe gold or maybe equity, right? So right now, you can see here, there's no need to worry on demand side. Revenue growth is huge, 20%. Net profit till now is 63%, but yes, this net profit is going to get affected from this quarter 3. But still, profits would be good, right? Nifty is trailing at around it's at 4 times its book value, and dividend yield if we buy at this time would be at 1.21, right? So this is the valuations. Let me show you. Okay, let me open it here. This is the fair value of Nifty. We have already explained it every time. This is the GDP. As your GDP have increased from 0.4 trillion to 2.6 trillion, you saw a good rally in Nifty from 1,000 to 15,000. Nifty have even rallied towards 18,000 this year. Why? Because this 2.8 trillion GDP or even your lifetime high GDP of 2.9 trillion has been blasted this year. We have already crossed 3 trillion this year. And that is the reason in advance your Nifty have reached towards 18,000, right? So what is this year? This year we are expecting 10% growth in GDP, right? 2021-22, your GDP could be reaching 3.1 trillion. We have already estimated it in advance, right? Right now, at World Bank side, you will not find this because right now they are showing 2020 data, which was affected data. But yes, 2021-22, this is what we are going to see beyond 3 trillion, right? So your EPS should be reaching 720 and 15,875. That is 16,000 is the fair value of Nifty. So just think, if Nifty will fall towards 16,000 and if you will buy more during 16,000, definitely you can say that I have bought at fair value, right? Now, next year's fair value itself, it has 18,000. So definitely you are going to see huge rally in Nifty next year itself, right? In coming few years, we are expecting Nifty towards 24,000 till 2025, right? So your GDP would be reaching to 4 trillion. And yes, if GDP is going to increase, you are going to see earnings of your Nifty companies getting increased, and it is going to help your Nifty further, right? So this was what the fair value of your Nifty, right, friends? Okay, these are some of the schedule event. See, on 30th February, that is next Sunday, we have organized a 5-step toward wealth, the stock market way event. For some of the international destination, many Indian investors are staying at Singapore, London, US. So all investors from London, US, Singapore, you can participate in this meeting. Along with many Indian cities from South India have been covered for this 13th February meeting. This meeting would be in English, right? So 13th February is an event of 5-step toward wealth, where we are going to see latest GDP updates, latest demanding industries, top quality companies, and how we can benefit from this boom. So you can definitely participate in this 3 or meeting, which we do generally once a year in this particular city, right? So yes, welcome Chennai. We have visited your city during 2018, 2019, right? But during last 2 years, we all are meeting online. So this year also, I am extremely sorry. We will have to meet online, even for our Visakhapatnam investor, Pondicherry investor. Visakhapatnam, we have also visited in 2019, and we have said you that yes, every year we are going to do this meeting. See, we are on our commitment. Every year, once a year, we are doing this meeting. Right now, we are doing it online, right? Yeah, even Dubai investor, most welcome. We are doing since last 2 years online meet for Dubai investors also, right? So this is what we are going to discuss next Sunday. This month, we are not having any new batch launching because we are already having 2 batch running. January batch and October batch are right now also running, and they are learning. October batch have already completed fundamental analysis, and they are right now learning charts. And January batch are right now moving further towards searching top quality companies. So this whole month, we are not going to start any new batch to learn the practical method of fundamentals and technicals. But yes, in the month of March, 16th March, we will be starting a new batch, right? So this new batch will also get the same benefit. We are going to learn for next 4 months. Every week you would be getting new episodes, and you would be learning practically all the challenges which you are facing in your real practical life investment of stock market. So all those who want to get registered, the investment for this 4-day workshop is monthly 8,000 for 4 months, right? Those who want to register before 13th, right, before next Sunday, yes, they can register at 15% or 20%. I don't know right now. Okay, just a minute. Let me ask. What is the discount for this January batch? 20%. Okay, so that's clear. 20% discount is there for all those people who are registering in advance, right? No, don't worry. Thank you very much. So this was all about your February. We saw budget last month. We have already discussed on economic survey. So if you want to listen economic survey, what is economic survey? It is the past effect of previous budget. So we check the data, what happened from previous budget in economy survey. Link is given. You can check economic survey also. And yes, we are going to launch budget survey also, budget estimates. Right. So thank you very much and best of luck to everybody. Jai Hind, friends. Thank you.